Bob Dylan versus Crowbar. Round of 180 albums in the 360 Albums Tourney. So we got Bob Dylan's Time Out of Mind going up against Crowbar's Crowbar, self-titled album. Now, there's a point in my life where I listen to Bob Dylan more than any other musician or band. I saw him in concert well north of a dozen times, probably over 25 times in multiple states, and I couldn't get enough. I was listening to lots of his live releases, his entire catalog, but I especially loved Time Out of Mind. And back then, it would have definitely been in the running for my favorite album, period, by anyone. It's a great album. I consider it a masterpiece, released in 1997, even though I liked his spiritualized and MTV approved, although he didn't get much playing time, 80s material. He was very much showing a mature side of songwriting and delivery on this album. Not Dark Yet, Cold Iron's Bound, even the ridiculously long Highlands, all phenomenal songs. It's a gloomy, introspective album that has a heaviness that I hear in a lot of metal albums, even though it's not metal. I will say, in the growling era of Dylan, there were certainly times where seeing him live, it seemed like I was seeing a metal band. It's going up against a very metal band, one of the main bands of the sludge genre, New Orleans' own Crowbar. This is such a heavy album. It's a very emotional album, and I find this to be one of the most inspirational and motivating albums ever made. When I've run in marathons and I've hit the wall north of the 20-mile point, I usually don't listen to music during marathons because I run out of battery on my phone. But I put this album on and it always helps propel me. No matter how rough I feel physically, it gives me a mental boost. And it's ironic because the song I Have Failed is such a strength-building, perseverance-inspiring song. So I was listening to it on my run today, and it sounded tremendous. And as much as I love Bob Dylan, especially Time Out of Mind, I don't love it as much right now as I love Crowbar's Crowbar. So advancing the round of 90 albums, and the 360 Albums Tourney is going to be Crowbar's Crowbar. You like Crowbar? You like Bob Dylan? Remember, Crowbar was on Beavis and Butthead at one point. Chime in. Let me know. Drop a comment here on YouTube or TikTok, either one. Thanks. Cheers.